woman is recovering from injuries after a rollover crash overnight. This story is from the Cass-Gram. It's just about 1 a.m. Cass County, Nebraska Sheriff's deputies, Nebraska State Troopers, and Greenwood Volunteer Fire and Rescue. They were all called to the scene on Highway 6 in Ashland, just south of the Ashland Golf Club. It was a single vehicle crash, and a woman was taken to the hospital with a possible broken arm. A man had to be taken into custody for a blood draw at the hospital.